Yeah, so it's an amazing opportunity. I think as a youngster growing up and playing the game of cricket, you always dream of playing against the best in the world. And this is an opportunity for this team to do that and to showcase their skills against the best, and obviously to get an understanding of where they're at and what they need to do moving forward to get to the level that we expect them to get to. So for us, it's an amazing opportunity. It's an opportunity that you dream of, and I want the guys to embrace that and give it the absolute all and go out there with a mindset of saying, I'm going to go and win a game for my country against one of the best in the world. Yeah, so I think I mean, I don't want to dwell on what's happened in the past, but what I want to do is obviously focus on the future. We've created a clear vision in terms of where this team wants to go within the next 2 or 3 years, and then a pathway to get it there in terms of how are we going to achieve those goals. Within that, obviously, it's a mindset. We're encouraging players to go out and play with a certain mindset. We're encouraging players to continually want to upskill and improve, and they know they're going to be taken out of their comfort zone in doing that, and as well as from a conditioning point of view. But for me at the moment, it's creating a structure that talks to sort of how we want to play the game, so that the players are clear in terms of how to go about things. So for me, that's the first step in sort of or on this journey, and that's creating that structure that allows players to understand how we want them to go. Yeah, I mean, I think we're very fortunate to have a player like Sikandar Raza leading the side. Like you say, he brings great experience. He brings a knowledge of the opposition, which goes a long way. So we want him really to lead from the front. I mean, he's over the few days I've been here, he's been superb in the change room and taking the players under his wing and obviously sharing his knowledge, and being hard on them as well, in terms of the expectations that we have. But yeah, at the end of the day, we really want his bat to talk as well as his bowling. I think that'll be the best way for him to lead, would be with his performances. Obviously, we know it's a game of cricket and anything can happen. But yeah, just the way it goes about his business is very professional, and it's a great example to the young players in the side. So I've been impressed with his ball striking ability. He's a natural ball striker. Seems really clear around his own game and how he wants to play the game. Obviously, he's excited to be in the camp, and it's also, I mean, it's, as anybody would be nervous. I'm sure there's a few nerves around from his side, but he seems to have gelled. The players all get along really well with him. There's good camaraderie. So yeah, like you mentioned, he is exciting, and I look forward to seeing how he progresses in the future. Yeah, obviously those players that you've mentioned there are superb cricketers. They've got proven records. As you mentioned, they've been in and around the side. I remember first seeing Shubman. I think I was with the Proteas. We were playing that test series against India. I think it was December 2021. He didn't get any game time there, but you could see his work ethic and how professional he was in the way went about his business in the nets during that test series while it was on. And like I say, his record speaks for itself, as it does with the other players. They're exciting, they're dangerous. In terms of us, for me, it's more about us focusing on our strengths and concentrating on ourselves. Obviously, players will have certain plans to these guys, but the focus has to be more on ourselves. That is where we're piling most of our energy, is into our skills and things that we can control. Yeah, so it's exciting. Like I said, you want to be up against the best, and that's what we're going to be doing. So it's really exciting. Again, I won't go too much into Rian Parag. Again, you can see how dangerous he is. He had a great RTL, showed his worth there. Again, another exciting prospect for India. Yeah, and again, it's another opportunity for our guys to test themselves against the best, and and the best sort of up and coming players in India. I think I'll leave it at that. I mean, on their day, I think from our side, there's a lot of exciting potential within our group, and I look forward to seeing how they go about their business against the best. I won't go into details around individuals, I think.